Fabulous. Wow. Yay me. I don't know if you've been hearing the fireworks, but there's some fireworks. I mean, you can probably hear the fireworks. You're at work. So, yes, I just turned it back on. It was never on. Joke's on me. Can you hear the fireworks through the stream, though? That is the question. A good plug of oil. Like that is the key to getting a good blockage. Let's heat that up. I mean, I should probably throw some aromatics in. So, oh, you know what I could have used? I could have used my spring onion oil. Oh, well. I'm just going to shove an onion in there as well because can't go wrong with that. Roll away. You see my ninja reflexes. All right, we have stock. Hello. Hi, Wizzle. It's good. We are making some prawn / shrimp stock at the moment. Because this is going to take really fast, like maybe like 20 minutes. So I've decided I've got some frozen shells that I've been hoarding in my freezer. So I'm going to take a nice stock from the prawns to use. Oh, I forgot. Let's turn that off. Not a lot actually. I'm just going to do some vegetables, so like some carrots and onions. This is for the stock, not for the stew. The stock is just going to be onion and prawn shells. But the actual stew, I'm going to put in frozen prawns. So I need to defrost some. I've got some scallops as well that were looking really nice. So that's going in as well. But those are kind of going in near the end because you don't want to stew the seafood very long. So yeah. And then I'll probably also do some carrots because I've got maybe some mushrooms since I've got some of those as well. And then maybe spinach. I don't know if greenery is what the stew needs, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's very much a take it to make it kind of a situation as per with my cooking. I'm not going to chop these very big, very small rather, because this is just a stock taking exercise where we need. So heat back on. We are going in with our prawn shells. So I've just had these frozen in my freezer for God knows how long. So finally clearing that out. This is literally just prawn shells and prawn heads from days gone by. Those are all going in. Let I quick cover just to defrost a bit. Going in with about a litre of water, I'm gonna say. Maybe a bit more. I don't need it to be like super strong. Maybe I'll do 2 litre and a half, maybe. Just gonna let that. Oh, it smells amazing already. Just some. Oh, it gets so much flavor out of prawn heads. So just gonna put this down. Like some of the most flavorful parts of a prawn is in like the shells and the heads. So it's a good way of making use of that beautiful flavor. I can just break up a bit more. There we go. So we just got prawn heads and shells. Maybe like, I can't really count how many are in here, to be fair. It's probably across like 2-3 meals worth of prawns that I've just done in the past, and I've just shoved the shells in the freezer. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm just here cooking dinner. I'm currently got some prawn shells in a pot cooking away because I'm making a stock for a lobster stew. I don't actually know if they've put any lobster in this. Do you actually have lobster in it? Are you in the ingredients list? Oh, I don't think there is, Onion, fish powder. Oh no, lobster bouillon. Oh, and it's got scallop powder and stuff. Okay, so it contains what it says on the packet. So we are just getting some heat and oil onto our prawn shells, heads, all that jazz. Getting everyone detached from each other because that's been frozen. I'm not going to salt it too heavily because I want to keep it fairly easy to use. Yeah, I mean, I've had this block for like so long and it's going to expire at the end of the year. So I was like, quick, use it before. Just going to do like half a teaspoon of salt. Obviously the prawns are going to be a bit salty and I don't want the whole thing to be too salty. So going in with an onion as well because flavor. We have some char on our prawns. So we are going in with, that's 500 mils. I think I'm going to do like maybe 2 liters. Because that's how much prawn stock I want. Well, maybe do 150. Who knows? We'll see. I'm just gonna look and decide. Really. That was 150, and I feel like that might be about right. Oh, hello! Thank you for the follow. Not dicing the onion. No, it's just going to be for stock, and I want to be able to pull it out later. So I'm keeping it quite big, and then that's basically just gonna simmer away. Prawns don't take too long. Maybe like 15-20 minutes will be enough to get all the flavor out. It's not like, beef or, bone stock that requires like ages and ages of simmering. So once that, I've got it on high power, so I'm just going to get this to come up to a boil. And then once it starts to actually bubble, I will turn the heat back down and let it simmer for maybe like 20 minutes while I prep the rest of my ingredients for the actual stew. So once this is finished, I'll just take everything out of here. I might keep the onions and add it to my stew. Yeah, exactly. The fish stock doesn't take very long because it's not like you have much flavor to extract. It's all pretty fast. So that's 1.5 liters. I'll use about half of it for the stew. And that means I can save half of it for another time. I can freeze it and use it in another dish. Maybe I'll do 2 liters. You know what? Can't have too much stock in the freezer. I'll do 2 liters of water. Some of it's going to boil off anyway. So let's make it cold again and let me bring it back up to boil. Hi, welcome. Welcome, King. I'm just here cooking dinner. I'm currently just taking a prawn stock. So I've just cooked some prawns in some oil, prawn shells, that is. This is stuff I've just been keeping in the freezer. And I've just added some onions and salt and water, and that's it. And that's going to hang out for about 20 minutes. I am cooking this thing. I've just found it in the supermarket. I'm in Japan at the moment, so it just looked fun. It was like lobster stew. So I was like, you know what? Give it a go. I have no idea. I always buy these as like curry blocks, but never like anything else. So I thought, I'll give it a go. And this just asked to use water in the block, but I was like, well, I have shells, so I'm gonna make a stock to go in. Did I get the pizza lucky number? Well, this is pizza lucky number reveal time. So these are the previous ones that we had. So this was 1703 and 1803, which was like a miraculous. We weren't even trying. We just the first pizza we ever had and the second pizza we ever had just happened to just line up. We're like, wow. We had a third one in between, which was this one. We don't talk about her. That was just in between. And then yesterday, 905 didn't quite make it. It was he sold a lot of pizzas on Tuesday, and so had we gone on Tuesday, we might have had a chance, but it was not meant to be. We were 2 pizzas off, completing the hundreds. I know, we're so close. But like when he arrived with the pizza, we're like, he's like, what are you? Why is the pizza okay? We're like, you haven't even eaten it. We're like, no, it's the number. I forgot about the number. We're like, we missed out. What kind of pizza? Yesterday we had a quattro formaggi. Well, it's quattro formaggi on the menu, but we know the chef, and he was like, "Oh, I had some leftover cheese, so I've just chucked some extra stuff on. I think there's like 6 cheeses in there." So we're like, "Okay, so it's not quattro anymore." But much cheese. The Japanese like to have it with honey drizzled on top, so that was so good. And he's the one hosting the sake tasting tomorrow, so I'm very excited to see what he comes up with food wise. And obviously tomorrow you're gonna get me. I will not be panicked. I'm not gonna jinx myself. I will not be panic cooking. I will be very calmly cooking because I've practiced so many times making this quiche. There's going to be no panic. It will be like a well-oiled machine. I will give myself plenty of time to cook my my contribution to the party. So it's all going to be good. So we'll be doing that probably around about the same time tomorrow. I'll be making probably quiche for the last time in like a long time. Hello, husband. See you soon. So I'll be doing mini quiche and mini Portuguese custard tart tomorrow evening, because that's what I'm taking to the party. It's very much just a bring yourself kind of a deal, but I told him I'd make something, and he wanted me to make something, so I am making something to take. That should be good. Okay, we are starting to bubble up a bit. So I will start turning the heat down because we don't want aggressive boils on this. Now, do I or do I not skim the top? I never know. I never know. We have, oh yeah, people new to the stream. Mima's husband is who I cook for. He waves sometimes in the background. I don't think I'm gonna skim. I never know what the point of skimming is, and like Like, it's not that this tastes bad. Like, why do people skim? I mean, I get it. It tastes a little bit muddier because it's like, maybe I will skim. Maybe I'll do what the chefs do. I'll do the skim. I think that basically I just tasted the froth on its own just to like figure out what it tasted like. And I think it's just really, really fishy. Like it tastes like the ocean floor is my best I think, yeah, like I don't know, like I think I understand why the skimming happens because it does I think it's a little bit too rapid for my liking. We're just going to turn that down. Put me a timer on because I will lose track of time. I'm going to put that on for 15 minutes because it's probably been going for a couple of minutes already. So it gives me something to do as well. There is a lot of froth coming up now. So I will just occasionally, I think it's just the proteins, I believe, solidifying and they come up to the top. So I think it just exactly. I think like if you were doing like a rapid boil, like if you wanted like a cloudy broth, like you just, you know, you just leave it. But if you wanted like a clear broth, you want to skim off the froth. I think the reason you do it while it's going is so that like if you leave it all to the end, it's just all like a mound of froth. You can't really get into it. But we can skim. We can skim. We can be chefy and skim today. Yeah. It does. It very much tastes like the ocean floor. Whether you think that is a good flavor or not, I will leave it to interpretation. But it is like tastes like much ocean. And I think I can see why that would be undesirable in some dishes. I feel like in the stew, though, like it's going to be very much overpowered by the flavorings in the block anyway. I don't think it's going to matter very much. But I am keeping the stock for future use, so I will just keep skimming. But then I don't have to worry about it for the later ones. It is becoming clearer. You can see the break in the surface. I'm going to keep turning this down because I don't want this going too heavy. I love this spoon. I only have one of these spoons, but I've got a ladle spoon and it's one of my favorite spoons. I don't use it to eat, but like it's so handy. It's a very handy spoon to have. The bench is glowing. I know, right? The camera is clearly like, come on. There we go. Oh, it does not like the my camera is just doing bits. Just doesn't know what it wants to focus on. That's how much froth we've gathered so far. Like if I like put stuff here, then it's like, oh, there's stuff to focus on. Don't make it all. Maybe if I just do stuff over here. It just like comes and goes. Right. Since this is now just bubbling away, we are going to prep the stuff that's actually going in the stew. Welcome home. Okay. God, such a weeb. Husband certified weeb.
Hi, chat.
Doing some carrots. I don't know if we need more onion, but I need to open the bag anyway, so I'm gonna decide in a bit whether or not I add more onion. we are. To be fair, the scum is really very much. Oh, oh! I just pulled out an onion. Go back in there. Gonna keep going. Yeah. I'm just gonna basically let that do its thing for the next 10 minutes. I will chop up the rest. Oh, I need to bring the I need to get out my bowl. This is very important because this is a container for the stock. Oh my god, I saw this video on probably Instagram, and there was this lady who was making bone broth, and then she had the sieve, the colander in her sink, and she like poured the broth into the sink, but she didn't have like a sink underneath it, so it literally all went down the sink, and it was the most devastating thing I've ever seen. So make sure I have the bottom one. What am I actually looking for? I'm looking for just a plate of some sort. Or just one of these. Oh god. I am going to pull out some prawns and some scallops for the stew so they can just hang out in room temperature before and start the defrosting process. We've got some scallops and we've got some prawns. Look at that. Are these not massive? Are these not beautiful, beautiful? Hungry Jack's on the way home. No. What is Hungry Jack's? Is that like a burger place? I feel like it sounds like a burger place. How much are we making? How much meat do we need? About 200 grams. Whistles in Australia. You did. In fact, you did the definition of a supper. We are going in with oh. Oh, same as Burger King. I see. Oh. How many do I have left in here? Do I just use the rest? 3, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's pretty okay in terms of that would make it 12. Ugh. Just use it. This is going to be a luxurious stew. All the prawns. I'm just going to put this in some water just so it can start defrosting. Whoa. I think possible same place, but I had to change name of it. Oh, really? Really? Oh my god. Hungry Jacks. Fun times. Right. Look at the size of these scallops. Like, look at that. One scallop. That is hefty boy. Just hanging these guys out in water to slowly defrost. I may have to change the water a few times because that's a lot of seafood in there. Maybe I will do. Yeah. I mean, I think that is the life of someone being lactose intolerant. You just kind of just continue to deny the fact that you are and embrace the cheese life. feel like that's how it works. I'm just going to move these guys over somehow over here. I'm going to do like a slow. I just touched the sink. I'm going to wash my hands under here. Just going to do a drip, slow drip defrost, just so it goes a bit faster. It does taste good. Cheese is love. Cheese is life. I can totally see how that goes down. Right, sorry, we're back. Carrots. Do let me know if the sink is too loud going by. But yeah, we're just gonna do some carrots now. This will be the main vegetable in our stew. I can't decide how big I want these. I don't think I want it to be chunky, so I may put it through the lawnmower to make it like really fine. So it's like very like smooth, a smooth stew. That's good. I think I'm going to put the carrots through the lawnmower rather, not a lawnmower, the lawnmower, just to get it nice and smooth. And then, so then the star of the show is very much the prawns and the scallops. And then I can, maybe I'll do some of the onion as well. Ooh. This. Maybe I'll just pick the onions out of here and shove it through as well. That could be a shout. Lawnmower time. If you don't hear the sink, you're definitely going to hear the lawnmower. No, there's no peel in the stock. It's just I peeled the onion in case I wanted to utilize it in the stew. So I peeled it before. There's a carrot top in here though. That made its way in. So then I can take the onions out of there and put it directly into the stew. I don't think I'll even need to chop it up. Right, lawnmower time. Let's go. You want it, I mean, you don't want it like completely disintegrated. It's like fairly fine. That's where we want it. Just grab another container. No, the peel has been peeled. I'm starting to make it look too easy. Am I learning how to use a lawnmower? Look at me go. One carrot. Two carrots. It's meant to be an easy utensil. I only struggle if I overfill it. Beautiful. And we have more carrots going in. This is going to be a nice veg heavy stock, which we love. Actually, I've just realized I don't actually have a carb to go with this. I'm going to have to serve it with like rice or pasta. But to be fair, this with a pasta could be nice. Might do. Use it as a pasta sauce. That could be a shout. So that means I have to try and cook spaghetti in my tiny pot because I'm using the big pot. Which will not be fun. No bread. Yeah, no, did not buy any bread. I should have thought of it. I have English muffins, which I thought would be quite nice for the weekend, but our stock has finished. So let me put this down. Right, one thing at a time. Let's drain you out a bit so I don't spill prawn juices everywhere. Set that here. Actually, not too much scum. Okay, bottom is on. We are marked safe from. Is this all going to fit? Actually, I don't have to do it in the sink because it's got a bottom. Right. Are we ready for this jelly? Oh, it's totally going to drip down the side, isn't it? Okay, no, I am going to put this in the sink for extra security because I can see myself spilling this. Oh no, sink isn't big enough. I am live. Hello. I've just made a little prawn stock. I am currently, oh my god, this is so gonna, oh, I do not trust myself to get this out. Hello. By the way, yes. By the way, how can I help you? Oh, Mim told you. I see. Okay, we're going. Yeet. Oh god, that's gonna be too full. Oh, eating the stock. I'm faffing. What am I doing? I've just made a prawn stock for what the Japanese are calling lobster stew. I'm going to use this roux block situation that I discovered in the back of my my pantry. Yes, it's been going for about 20 minutes. So that's long enough in my books. And some for today and then the rest for another day is what's happening. I'm just going to drain these guys out. 1, 2, 3. Should have left the. Wait. Safe. That'll do. The stock is clear enough. Taste it. I'm not even like I'm doing extra stock. This only needed me to do water, but I decided to be extra and make stock, so it's gonna be fine. It just needs to have like hints of sea. It does. I can feel it whispering in my ear, very gently. I mean, I'm making like I just want whispers of the sea. I don't need like full on flavor. This is gonna do that like more than enough. I know what I'm doing, I think. I'm just going to take this. I'm literally just doing the thing where like I could just use water, but I'm just being extra and making a stock for absolutely no reason but to make me do more things is what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing. My like shells to water ratio is probably like a bit low, but you know, I'm just making flavored water here. I'm not here. I shouldn't really say I'm making stock. I'm just making deflavored water. If the stock is whispering. Yes. I'm just here making sea flavored water. Yeah, sacrilege stock blocks. Why make a stock? It's a roux block. The Japanese love their roux. And I must have saw it on the shelf and I was like, wow, that looks fun. And then put it in the back of the pantry and just never to be seen again. But it is going to expire at the end of the month, end of the year, apparently. So I'm going to use it. I'm vowing to make sure I don't waste anything. I'm going to do a couple cubes without blocks. What? What are you talking about? Those scallops do look incredible. They're massive. There's no, I'm not putting anything else in these freezer cube ones. These are just going to be cooled down and shoved in the freezer for future whispers of the sea endeavors that may require a bit of sea whispering. This is only going in. This is fat and flour and many seafood elements and extracts and stuff. So I don't know. It just looked fun. Okay. So yeah, the freezer cubes are staying. As much as if you're putting an effort into some bisque. This is not a stock cube. It's a roux. It's like the Japanese like curry blocks, but seafood version. And I just had it. Okay, I didn't want to waste it. And yeah, and I was just reading the back of the packet, and I was like, oh, use water. And I was like, well, I have prawn shells in the freezer that I've been hoarding. I let me try and make a thingy because I can. Literally, I've had those prawn shells hoarded, I swear, in my freezer for like maybe 6 months, and I've been like trying to figure out when to use them. And I was like, you know what? Today's the day. I need a whisper of the sea today. So that's what I'm doing. Right. What I need is probably more draining. To be fair, that's probably almost all of it. Can I do this one-handed? Am I strong enough? Maybe. Just gonna shove the rest in just to get the last of it because I need this pot back to actually make. Oh, to be fair, I could probably make it in the little pot. And that means I have the big pot for pasta. Oh, okay. Done. I come in like, man, hey, what's for dinner? Where's Miles meeting? I came in like Gordon. You're coming like a mim. Yes, I do. Maybe if I act little and childish enough, Gordon will like me because Gordon's kind to children. And I just be like, but Gordon, I'm a child. Please be kind. I love how he's always nice to the kids. It's fine. I forgive. I don't expect any less from you, Miles. Right. Okay, we have carrot. Do I have the patience to pick out the... Okay, what do you actually need me to do? This reckons bit of oil on the veg, add the water, add the roux, add the seafood at the end if you're using seafood, and milk. Okay, fine. Sure, you can do that. Right, let's migrate my little stock situation somewhere else because I have no room in this kitchen. Right. I actually have technique. Do I have technique? Do I really though? Do I just shove things in a pot and call it a day? Right. I hope this fits in the little pot. Oh God, please don't. No, no, no avalanche, please. Wizzle has had an unfortunate encounter with cheese. Is what we're dealing with. Why is my sink making scary noises? Where is my little pot of scallion oil that I had? Oh, here. Because again, I have so much stuff in my fridge that I'd be like, oh, you know what? That's going to be nice for like another time. And then exactly. I'm just gonna... This is scallion oil from, I don't know, that time I made scallion sauce. So I might as well use this for the base of my carrots. Oh, it smells so good. I forget how good that smells. Always more cheese. I needed a value of your key situation. Key situation is good. The pickle test definitely passed. So I added pickle to... Oh, this is so not going to fit all of the seafood once I put it all in. I've definitely gone a bit heavy-handed on the vegetable. Well, I didn't know when you were leaving. Okay, goodbye. I tell me when you're back so I can update you on pickle on quiche. I'm just gonna fry off this carrot in some scallion oil because why not? Before we add the liquids in. I am going to pick out the onions that I put in through the stock because perfectly good onion. It'll just melt into the whole thing. So, and I kept it fairly chunky, so I should be able to pick them out relatively painlessly. Oh, this, yeah. I did think so. So much so that I forgot to turn it on because I forgot I put it on. Just picking onions. This the shrimp what are they called? In Japanese they're called shrimp beards, but I don't think they're called beards in English. What are they? Like whiskers? Are they whiskers? I don't want shrimp whiskers. I don't know what they're called. They just attach to the onion. Just picking out my onions out of the debris. The prawn, you know, the little like stringy bits that come off like on prawn heads, like here we go, pick one out. This guy. In Japanese they're beards, but but are these whiskers? Is it a second time? Probably. Yeah. These things. What are they? In Japanese, they're beards, but in English, are they whiskers? Or they're not? What are they? Like feelers? They're all over my onions. I should probably hurry up because husband needs to get to dance early today. I should probably at least get the water going. Right. We have space again. We have oh, that was almost bad. The ladle tipped over. Okay. We want how much water? 650 ml. Maybe 600. There's a lot of veg in here. No, he's got a dance practice with someone before class. So I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. I might actually just pour straight because I feel like that was going to be fast. Oh, almost 20 mils off. That will do. The rest is going to, if I might just fit in the rest of the cube blocks. I did do it quite gently. I'm gonna do. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Cheesegate, making you feel generous. Thank you so much, Wizzle. Guys, it's really not necessary. It's much appreciated. Did we get? We didn't get our thingy cannons. Little. Did we not? Oh, there it is. There it is. There's our confetti. Yay! It's raining chickens. I love that. I'm so glad I set it up. Thank you, thank you. It is very, very appreciated. Yes, let's go. Here we have it. I think I've picked out most of the onion. I'm glad I didn't cut it up too small because that was not too painful. I do love a very sweet onion. Oh. Ah, there's a whisker. No whiskers in the stock. Oops. Flying onions. Why am I so hell-bent on getting every single piece of onion out of this debris? I really don't need to. I don't have anything else better to do, so that is also why we are doing this. Once we have finished the onion picking, I will wash out this pot and then get it ready for pasta boiling. Because I've decided that this is going to be served with pasta because rice just feels a bit wrong, you know? And I don't have any bread, so. What all is in the bisque? IDK. That's why I called it a bisque-ish, because I'm pretty sure this is not a bisque, what I'm making. I'm making whatever this thing is. I'm making lobster stew. I think I've got all of my bits out of there. Exactly. That's why I call it a bisque-ish, because it's like bisque sounds about right because seafood, but like that's about where it stops. I'm just gonna wash this out. I'm not gonna really bother. I just want the debris out, to be fair. I'm just gonna boil the pasta in this pot, and I'm sure the pasta will forgive me for being whispered by the prawns. Oh. I feel like this is like a specific technique that makes something a bisque. Ask her what a bisque is. I mean, what did you add to it? Add to the stock or what I'm adding to the stew? To the stock. I literally was just prawn shells and an onion and salt. Whereas in the stew, I'm just going carrots. I should have really chopped the onions a bit smaller, but I'm just gonna assume it's gonna melt. Carrots and onion, and we're gonna go in with prawns and scallops. So yeah. Oh, I saw a whisker, prawn whisker in somewhere. I am correct. I knew I wasn't making a bisque. I am not fancy enough to be making bisque. I just wanted, I don't know, something that sounded better than lobster stew, so I just went for bisque-ish. I love the word bisque. Looks like esquier. Yes, Miles. How can I help you? I will. I will. I love if a restaurant has bisque on the menu, I always order it because I love the taste of it. I will one day actually make it. That day is not today, as you can tell, but it will happen. I'm returning with my pot of soups because I have a feeling that I'm going to make this fit. Oh, I do not want you boiling. Simmer down. I would love to learn how to make a bisque, so I will be at some point on my culinary endeavors be making a proper bisque. There we go. Perfection. And go hang out to cool down before I put it in the freezer. Right. I'm getting all frothy on me. I don't need all this froth. Chill down. Right. Next, we need pasta boiling water because this is going to come together fine. Oh yes, I will be Googling the bisque after dinner because husband will be out dancing before me. So he has Suf. I should probably go to dance with him. He's going in with our salt. There's a boulder in here, so I might as well shove that in. Oh, flop, flop. No, not after dinner. Okay. I will do it once I get the pasta boiling. What, you want me to just Google bisque? Bisque. Oh, okay. AI overview is giving me thespruceeats.com, the meaning of bisque. It's more than just a thick, creamy soup. What exactly is bisque? A French style of stew made from crustaceans like lobster, crab, shrimp, and crayfish, enriched with heavy cream and smooth and velvety in texture. Seafood. I see. Technique. Oh, who's boiling? I will read one paragraph at a time before returning to the kitchen. Okay. We have pasta. Okay. How long does this actually require? Okay, so once this is done, I put the roux in, and then another 5 minutes and adding milk. Why is this special? Okay, I will do that. I kind of regret putting the onions back in because that's unaesthetic. That's fine. It's going to taste fine. Ba, 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 ba. What time do you need to leave, husband? You can't hear me. I think he needs to get there for 7, so I have time. I have 45 minutes till he needs to get out the door. And this should hopefully be done in about 15. Tell me I'm mad at him. What have you done to upset Miles? What have you done to upset Miles? He's mad at you. What makes Bisque special? I don't know. I've just been told. I am but a messenger. I am but a. What makes a soup a. I am. Right, let's put the pasta in. Actually, no, the water's not up to boil yet. Why is it so slow? Right, we're opening the forbidden roux block. Let's go. Just using one, so I can prolong the joys. That is, I will do another stream with one of these, or maybe I'll do it off stream so I don't get lid on pot fast to boil. Yes, but this doesn't have a lid, so I have to put a plate on it, don't I? And my plates are currently buried because I have poor plate management. You know, by the time I fish this plate out, it's gonna be fine. I don't talk to moderators. Lid. I hope you're happy. There is a plate on. Oh my god! I just opened this and the most like intense smell of scallops just came out of this. Wow. Whoa. Shall I nibble on it? Like it's making me want to nibble on it. I feel like that's such a bad idea. Oh, it's such a bad idea. But like, I've got a tiny crumb of it. Okay, that was too small for me to actually be able to taste what it tastes like. It just tastes salty. It smells incredibly seafoody, though. I mean, as you would expect from a seafood roux. In we go. Oh, in we go. Scrape that bit off. Let's just give that a little stir through. Are we boiled yet? Almost. So it's heat off, melt the roux into the thingming. And then we are adding our seafood at this point. Drain that a bit so I don't have excess water going in. We have nice and defrosted seafood. It's a roux, not a stock block. Get it right. I probably should have like panned, given this a bit of color, given a bit of like pan frying before they went in, but today is not the day. Maybe next time. I do not care to pull out yet another utensil for this. Right. They're frozen scallops, they're fine. This is only going for another 5 minutes anyway. How much milk am I meant to add? 50 mils of milk. Oh. Bite me. Where's my, oh, that's definitely boiling. And I feel like that's not enough. Well, actually, that was almost perfect. That's probably a bit too much now. La 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 la. You know, my secret mission is to just always play the how much can I trigger the chefs on my stream challenge at all times. It is how this is how I entertain myself. Yeah, I probably definitely should have put some color on that before I went in. And then c'est la vie. Learn next time. That's too hot. I cannot. If you were to the paella, you'd add scallops very last. This is the very last. This is gonna be cooking for like 5 minutes and then it's done. This is the end. We are at the end according to the packet instructions. Look, we've done the add the roux, and then we're doing the add the milk, and then it's 5 minutes, and then it's done. 4 shots of vodka. Have I upset you that much? Right. How much pasta do we have here? Enough to do. I'm a chef beyond instructions. I am, but also not. Today, I am not in the mood to give fucks, so I follow the instructions. To be fair, the instructions did say cook off the prawn, like give the prawns some color before adding, like, and then separate them and then add them at the end. I didn't ignore that bit of the instructions. It wasn't the fine print. I did not read the fine print of the instructions. So, if anything, I have neglected to follow the instructions in that sense. The instructions did want me to cook the prawns first to give it color, but that required rethought, and I have not got that. How long are you, pasta? Al dente 7 minutes. Come on, water, get back up to the boil. Right. We have, there we go. Boilage. We have cookage. I may or may not pick these onions back out for the aesthetic. I feel like the tiny carrot situation is also not really adding to the aesthetic. This is a very like pale looking roux. It's very like mild orange. I wish I had a stick blender because that would actually be so good right now. I would love to be able to pull the seafood out and blitz the stock and then put it back in. But I don't have one of those, and I do not have big fucks to give, so that's not happening. It's being served as is. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna taste just fine. It's just not gonna be the most like gourmet experience. I will survive. We will survive. La, la, da, 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 da. I should probably taste this. Mmm. I just did. Thank you. The broth. The broth is staying unseasoned. Or it's ever so lightly seasoned. But I'm going to keep that just whispers of the sea. So then when I actually need to use it, I can salt it to the required saltiness. This, however, is tasting pretty good. Yum. Right. I like my hair. Yeah, it's being a bit of a nuisance, to be fair. I've been trying to like flick it backwards, but it's just not operating. So it's just being pineapple. Do I look like a gestural? That's what I'm channeling today. We should do it. I just have onion escapee. We didn't see that. Eat off the hob. You like it in general? I think it's a look for sure. It's kind of continuing to get in my eyes though, so it's not very fun in that sense. Right. This is a little soupy because it is probably because it's meant to be a stew and not really a pasta sauce. So I would have liked to have reduced this a bit further, but they are not. They're fine. It's been on the most gentle heat. Okay. Proof is in the what do they say? It's actually like bang on perfect. It's just pale because I didn't put any color on it, and that's the only thing I've done. Hmm. Okay. The outside, maybe a touch overdone. Inside, just perfect. Okay, let me even like wipe off the sauce. Is that going to show? I don't know if that's going to show. Carry over cook. Yes. I've just turned it off. Like, I don't even know if it's going to show. Trust me, it is like ever so slightly see through on the inside. Mm. Good. Also, they were frozen scallops, so I don't think they're meant for like raw consumption. So I don't want to like risky bisky the undercook on these ones. These are not sashimi grade, meant to be eaten raw scallops. Hey, just deal with it. I'll watch you cook scallops next time. Well, I have another half of the block to go, so I will cook them properly next time. Shall we? if you can even tolerate me cooking them again. Don't use blocks. I have the other half and I need to use it. I'm not wasting them. I need to. Should have cleaned up as I went, but I didn't. So now I haven't got a bin liner in my bin at the moment because I forgot to put them back in. So I'm just kind of piling everything everywhere at the moment. Or there must be a lot of shells. Pasta's almost done. Get a plate. Quick, the pasta. I usually would toss the pasta through the sauce, but currently I am not got the facilities to do that. Well, maybe I will. Hold, maybe I will. Just to get this little bad boy. Yes, Mim, you've been added. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll triple that. Into our bowl. Yes, and food is about to be ready. Just fishing out a fresh stir. No, he cannot hear you. So if you want to say something, put it in chat, or I'm just gonna toss the stir in a bit of sauce because I am a non-believer of non-sauced pasta. So the sauce is a bit thin to be really a pasta sauce. It's more like a soup pasta. Let's give a little taste. Not bad. I'm going to salt the pasta side a little bit. Fight me. I know the judgment coming. Coolio. Yeah, but do you see how full that little pot is? Ain't nothing fitting in that pot. A husband portion. A little me portion. Right. Let's use some sauce. I feel like you've just described all of my components of Dish This, Miles. Just go ahead. Be a hater. I dare you. Be a hater. You're allowed to be one. You don't have to like everything I do. I'm not hating. Thank you. I feel like I'm just like a child making all my mistakes, and the parents are just like gritting their teeth, like chewing on their knuckles, being like, "Nope, don't say anything. This is parenting. Let them make their own mistakes." I feel like this presentation is going nowhere. I feel like my chef parents, Phoenix and Miles, are just like, all righty, she will learn. Just let her make her own mistakes. It's fine. Just let it be. Exactly. Sauce over top. Yeah, the vegetable really would have been nice to pureed into the sauce. And also should have, you know what? I should have added some like spinach or something just to make it a bit more nice on the color. It's looking very orange today. And I feel like my dry parsley is gonna be not green enough to fix this. I can try. No, small scallops. The scallops are fine. The scallops will survive. They were cheap and they were frozen. All right. That is it for today. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for your your viewership. Thank you for not digging into me too much. I shall. Yes, oh my god, I'd love to do a cook along. That'd be so cool. Yes, I'd be so down. But yes, we shall go eat now before everything goes cold. Thank you again. Watch me do quiche for like the last time in maybe like the whole year because I'll never make quiche again tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to update you on the bloody quiche. I think you can watch tomorrow and you'll see what I've done with the quiche. And hopefully some Claire as well over the weekend sometime. Bye. Yes, the party is tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, same time as today, I shall be cooking because the party starts at 6:30. I'll probably start a bit earlier than I did today. Bye. Dinner time, my love. Can you please give me a little handle? I am a little bit all over the place today. Yes. Change the go in a minute. This looks cool. Oh my god, have I not?